take a look around the shop and cafe here in Almonte. Joining me now to tell me all about it, Amber Hall, co-owner here at Equator Coffee Roasters with your husband Craig.
Yes.
You got a lot of space in here.
We do. We have all kinds of different products to feature fair trade crafts from all over, and some really unique creations that are done with some of our burlap bags. And we're using those as a fundraiser towards School Box, which we also do with every sale of coffee that we make.
And so, that's this burlap apron here, right?
Yeah,
Why School Box?
Well, School Box is a local charity that's kind of grown beyond Almonte, but they work in coffee growing countries, particularly Nicaragua, to build schools and provide school supplies. And we're actually building an Equator school in May, so we're fundraising for that.
Okay. And then you've got some art lining the back walls here.
Yes, the art changes out monthly, so we get to feature local artists and help them out.
Okay, and if I see something on the wall that I've got a particular liking for, I can
take it home. Yeah,
I can buy it. Okay,
yeah.
Take it home, really?
Well,
I'm just gonna walk out today with paintings under each arm.
That's right.
Okay, so it's not just the shop. You've obviously got the cafe here. We've got Curtis, your expert barista, whipping things up. And I think that you wanted to take a moment and just kind of tell me the difference between an espresso and a latte, because I'm not a heavy coffee drinker, so I don't really know the difference.
Yeah, regular coffee is just coffee that's been roasted and put through a brewer with various forms of filtration. Espresso is compacted, very finely ground coffee. Yeah. And you compact it with about 30 pounds of pressure and then put steam through it that puts pressure on that coffee and extracts a very thick, caramely kind of coffee. It on its own has a little more bitterness to it because of that process, but then when you combine it with milk that's been steamed and perfectly frothed, then you're ready to have a latte. And cappuccino has a little more foam.
So now, the difference between an espresso and a cup of coffee would not only be the texture and the taste, as you mentioned, but do the caffeine levels differ as well?
There's actually less caffeine in espresso.
See, I think that's so misleading. I was always under the assumption that it was like a shot of caffeine.
No, it's actually less because there's less contact with the water, or less time.
So these are the little things that you pack. Okay, so you put it here.
So you're going to put it on, you turn the filter on.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, I don't have my special barista here, Curtis. You have to actually hit the grind button. Oh, it's a button. There it is. There we go. Okay. And I don't stand behind this bar very often.
And then
that's right. Yep. Keep going.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm making a mess.
Yeah, you got it. That's it.
Okay. And then I saw
a little tap tap, and then you need the. Here we go. Up here.
Curtis, you do not need to worry about me taking your job. That's for sure. Okay. And then I squish it in here.
That's right.
And then
it goes on here.
Put it in sideways.
Yeah.
And then straight.
Forward. Okay. Yep. And we'll
go with the brown cup, okay?
Yep.
Are we on the right track, Curtis? Further over.
Okay.
Okay.
Here? No.
And
where's
then?
The button?
So you go halfway.
Halfway.
Good job.
Pre-infuse for 10 seconds.
Pre-infuse for 10 seconds. And then which button?
And then you just go all the way over.
All the way.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you did well. Look, nice crema. That's that caramely brown color.
Okay.
You did a good job.
So then now how, when you make a cup of coffee, do you get the designs on the top of it for the latte or the cappuccino?
It's a special pour with the milk. A circular pour, and then at the end you get the nice art that Curtis is a master at.
I challenge you, next time you come into Equator Coffee Roasters, to ask Curtis to make you something special on top of your coffee, and we'll see if he can do it. Thank you guys very much for having us today.